back to Lily Rose Kindergarten Cook. Today we're going to be making lemon barley scones.
This is actually a King Arthur recipe. Out of this cookbook, the King Arthur whole grain baking book, which I will put a link in the comments down below if you are interested in ordering one, and I'll leave a link to the recipe also as well. Now the first thing we're going to need is we need 2 cups of barley flour or 8 ounces of barley flour. Normally I don't weigh my flour, but because this was freshly milled, I did weigh it so that I knew I had exactly 8 ounces, because when it's freshly milled, I guess it puffs up and it's hard to get the right measurement, so it needs to be weighed. So I need you to add this barley flour. This barley flour. I need you to add that to the bowl. There you go. Nice job.
Let's get the rest out of there.
We'll set this aside.
Set that aside.
Now we need 1 cup
of flour.
Oh, you're way ahead of me, right?
Yes. Way ahead. And if you didn't forget the other side, yeah, she did. And we have this. So we're going to take 1 cup of flour, you guys. Take 1 cup. I know we're doing a more of flour, but it's 1 cup, but it will count out, yes. The debris, not so much. Pack it down.
Take the flour.
Take the flour.
I'm going to put it in the bowl.
Bowl.
Yay.
Cup of sugar now.
We need a 1/4 cup of sugar.
1/4 cup of sugar.
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup. Okay.
Yep.
Grab a 1/4 cup. Okay. 1/4 cup. Let's smooth that out a little bit. Smooth out with me. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. Don't get the crumbs in it. Okay.
There we go.
But we're gonna do one more thing. Okay.
Now we need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
Next. Okay. 1/4 cup of.
Yeah, that's enough. That's a teaspoon of baking soda. Pour it right in.
Soda. Pour it in.
Now we need a teaspoon of baking.
We're just gonna set that aside. I don't think we need these. I'm gonna set those aside too.
Okay. Now we need a teaspoon of baking powder.
Baking.
Where's the teaspoon? Right there.
All right. See what we can do here. There we go.
Okay, and we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Salt.
So you hold that and I'll pour the salt. You hold it over the bowl and I'll pour the salt. Half a teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoon.
Now this recipe also calls for 3/4 cup of buttermilk, which I don't have, so I'm going to add this buttermilk powder. This is a 1/4 cup of buttermilk powder that I'm just going to add to the dry ingredients.
As well, you might notice a lot of stuff I've done. We have a bunch of time clicking on my watch. Also,
Now we have half a cup of cold butter. Do you know why we use cold butter?
Yes.
Why?
It makes the temperature more definitive.
Well, it does change the temperature, yes. But why we add cold butter instead of softened butter is because the cold butter causes there to be like layers. It makes the finished product lighter.
Yes, that's
And we are going to.
Yes, very true.
And we're supposed to smush it in there with a fork, but I am lazy, so I'm going to just take a grater. I'm going to just grate it right in there.
Oh, so.
Because it makes it easier to mix.
Yes, it looks like cheese. But it looks like cheese when it goes in the bowl, but it's not actually cheese, it's butter. A kind of butter, yes, but not actual butter.
You didn't know this is actual butter.
I don't think it is.
Look, it says right on the package that it's butter. Look.
Yes.
Butter.
Yes. I can read. Very likely don't try this with your hands. It might feel not gross in your taste. Not gross in your taste, but gross on your hands.
Just like that. All right, let me get a fork. All right, now we're going to mix this stuff together with a fork. So you go, okay? You start mixing that together. And it's going to resemble little crumbs when we're done.
You might want to hold this with your hands because it's going to get gooey in a second.
If you kind of do this, if you take your fork and just kind of smush, 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 smush,
Okay,
smush.
I can do that. Smush.
Smush, there you go. Smush, smush, just like that.
Smush the layers of acrid, like the hard layers. That's it.
So we're just going to kind of look for it to be,
Yes.
whoops, we got a big lump of butter right there.
Big one. Big. So I'm going to just get the pieces that haven't been done into there.
So we're just going to kind of incorporate
See?
all this butter so there's no big huge lumps of butter in there. Incorporate them into the flour.
Yes. This big.
And it's going to look kind of like breadcrumbs, which is exactly what we want.
Breadcrumbs. Yes, that is what we want. Exactly like breadcrumbs.
Okay, we're done with that. We're going to set this aside. We're going to get a small bowl like this. The first thing we need to do is we need to zest this lemon.
I can do that.
Now we're going to just take this little grater and what we want to get is all this yellow stuff.
So we're getting the peels off.
See that? That's what we're going to do. Yep. We're going to just, ooh, you smell how good that smells?
Yeah.
Go ahead and zest this lemon. Watch your fingers. I'll help you. Okay. But we want just the yellow stuff. I don't know if we'll have enough zest off this one lemon or not, but that's all we got.
Oh, do you smell that juice?
Oh, that smells fantastic, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. We're gonna try to get more of this stuff off than we ever have. So watch me. You can still smell the juice.
Smells pretty good?
Yes.
Okay, we finished zesting this lemon.
Then we're gonna.
And I don't think that we got enough zest for this recipe, but I guess it's going to have to do.
So we're gonna juice this lemon.
Yeah, but first we have to cut the lemon in half.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like this.
Watch your finger.
Oh, thank you. I will. Now you put it on here.
I'm going to do that.
I want you to squish it down. Squish it hard. Ugh.
We're going to just like
Now you're going
get in.
to spin it on there. Spin it back and forth. And we're going to get that juice out of there.
Yes, this might be very hard for you to push on. But we're going to have to do it if you want to make this.
How's it going? Hard, that's tough, isn't it? Is it hard getting all that juice out of there?
Yeah.
Use your muscles. Use every muscle you got. There you go. You got it. Look at all the juice we're getting out of this lemon. Look at that. That's quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
If all the lemon's out, all the lemon juice is out, and it's not enough, that's fine because.
Well, you know what? We have some lemon juice. If this isn't enough, I've got some lemon juice in a bottle. Okay. We got 1/4 cup. Guess what?
What?
That is the perfect amount. Now we're going to need a tablespoon of zest for our glaze. So we're going to put that aside. Now to this bowl, we're going to add 3/4 cup of milk. Remember, this was the buttermilk, but we put the powder in we put the buttermilk powder into the dry ingredients. Whoops. We're going to add the lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
And we're going to add 1 egg.
Yes, thank you.
What color is that egg?
White.
It's blue.
It's blue.
It's an Easter egg.
Wait, it's an Easter egg.
Well, I got that from someone who gave me some eggs from their chickens, and their chicken lays blue eggs.
Me. Eat it.
Okay.
I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Can't be a chef without getting your hands dirty, kid.
Not Grandma. You put a shell in the sink.
What?
You put a shell in the sink.
It's okay. The sink doesn't mind. Why don't you beat that up for me a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Pour it right in. Get it all. Okay, now we're going to take the fork again, and we're going to mix it all up good. Like that.
Let's see here.
All right, now we're going to bring this back. We're going to pour the milk mixture right into there.
So what are we going to use to mix it?
Okay. Now the secret is to not over mix these. So it says to just mix it until just mix it lightly and quickly, just until everything is moistened.
Well, it looks pretty moist.
Well, see, we still have some powder though in the bottom. So we just want to make sure that everything is mixed in there. But we don't want to over mix it.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what the recipe said.
We are going to Put it onto a lightly floured surface like this.
Again.
Okay. And put it on there. Whoops. Whoops. Now we're going to knead it 2 or 3 times. You want to do the kneading?
Uh-huh.
What, 1? Go ahead and turn it over. 1, 2, squish it. 3. Okay, how's that feel? Good? Oh, that feels good.
Yes, yes. Ending up mushing it is not fun.
Okay, now that we have that all kneaded, we're going to cut that into 2 equal slices. You want to cut it?
Yeah.
Cut it.
Equal slices, see?
All right, now we're going to take these.
Take these.
We're going to make it into a circle.
Make it into a circle.
Okay. We're going to kind of pat it out. So we've got these 2 circles. We're going to gently, and I mean gently, we're going to gently pat them into a circle. Gently. Gently. We're going to pat it into a circle, a 6-inch circle. Like this.
I don't even know what that means.
A 6-inch circle is this big. See, as wide as this is 6 inches? So it should be that big. So yours is not quite big enough yet. But gently pat it down. You're being way too brutal with this poor pastry. Gentle. Watch me. Take my hand. Gentle, 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 gentle. Okay? Go ahead. Give it some gentle pats. This other one. Lily Rose. We're going to turn it over. We'll try it again. Go ahead. Gently. Whoops.
Oh, I picked up a little bit.
You did pick it up a little bit. Gently.
Yeah.
Gentle. Just with this part of your hand, the palm of your hand. Leave your fingers out of it. Okay. Oh, now we have a nice handprint. We have a Lily handprint in our scones. Remember when we did that when you were a little kid? We made one of these with clay and put your handprint in it.
But we didn't do this.
Okay.
Right? We didn't do put our hand.
No, we didn't. Okay. That looks just about right. Now, we're going to do this. Cut it in half.
I'll do mine. I'll do mine.
Cut yours in half.
This is not it.
Good. Now you're going to cut it in half again. Wait, I think that's wrong. I think we do, wait, hold on. We're making 6, 8 wedges. Okay. So cut it in half again.
Cut it in half again.
Okay. Cut it in half again. And holy Toledo, cut it in half again. Okay. Now we're going to gently take these little scones. We're going to kind of move them apart a little bit from each other.
Yeah. They look like little tiny pizzas.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
You think it's going to taste like pizza?
No.
No. So now we're going to put these in a 375 degree oven for 20 to 22 minutes until they're golden brown and kind of puffed up. And we will see you in a few.
Go back in the stones are cooked.
So now what are we going to do? Do we need to put some glaze on top?
Yeah, we need to put some glaze on
All right,
top.
I have here some half a cup of confectioner's sugar. And I have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I have the rest of the lemon zest, which I believe was a teaspoon of lemon zest. So do you want to put that in there?
Mm-hmm.
Mix that in with the, put it right in there, pour it in. We got to get all the good stuff in there too. Whoops, oh, no, not that. That's not the good stuff.
Yes,
You
it
goofball.
Is. Yes, it is.
You're going to mix it up?
Right, we're going to mix it up. got some wait.
Mixy, 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 mixy. Now I'll have you take, do you see how this is kind of a little spoon? I'm going to have you take a spoonful and you're just going to put it over the top of a scone. And you get another spoonful and you'll do the next one.
Sounds possible. Oh, look at the little drips.
Yep, they're all drippy. And we've let these cool slightly. They're still warm.
Yes, yes.
But, you know, I mean, we can pick them up and stuff. So they're just slightly warm.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, nice. Glaze the top of them. And we're trying to get them out as good as possible. There we go. Let's put a little more on this one.
I actually cut back the baking time on these to 18 minutes. And I had to flip them over halfway through because the bottoms were beginning to burn. But that could just be my oven. So just keep an eye and make sure that you don't get burned bottoms on these. We need to do some of these over here.
We're gonna get them like straight in the line.
These over here. Everybody needs some glaze. The whole world needs glaze. Over here. These are lonely on this side. They're like being neglected. They don't like it. This one, look at that. Does that has one little drop of glaze on it? He's like, what the hey, man?
Does he want more?
Yes. I think he wants more too.
Okay.
They all want more.
They all want more?
He wants more. He wants more. He wants more.
Okay.
Just saying. Okay, we all done with the glaze?
Yes.
Now what do we get to do? Now we get to taste them, don't we?
Yeah.
Pick one up and take a bite and see what you think. You gonna take the biggest one?
Uh-huh. Well, no, this is the biggest one.
What do you think?
Good.
Let me try one.
Very good. And take it forward.
Those you can really taste the lemon, can't you?
Uh-huh.
Those are really good.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right. See you later. Bye.